Now, I literally just got this just now. And it was just like, it's making me feel a little bit better. Because it's like, I truly think the waiting process is about character over outcome. Because just imagine this, like, track with me for a second. There's some people's thing is marriage. There's some people's thing is a baby. There's some people think it's a house. There's some people think it's a promotion or a job or an opportunity. But what differentiates us between somebody in the world from that same opportunity? It's the character. And it's boiling down to the reason why is because God wants us to be so much like him that he is his character. He's Jehovah-Jireh because his character showed he was a provider. He's Jehovah-Rapha because his character showed that he's a healer. And it's just like, he's Emmanuel, the God with us, because he came present to be a God out of heaven to dwell on this earth with us. And it's like, he had to prove himself over time. So what makes us think that we don't have to prove ourselves over time? And it's just like, I feel like when we look at it, it's almost like, God, you don't trust that I'm okay. It's like, well, am I not ready yet?
Right.
No, I think it is. We're ready. But just now, it's, I want to see a little bit more of your character in it.
Yeah. No, because I feel that because the whole, like, I'm not ready, like, then it becomes, like, this works thing of, like, I'm trying to do all these extra things.
Yes.
And I've felt that even recently of, like, God, like, almost like slow down and just one day at a time.
Slow down.
Just slow down because you're doing too much.
Hold on. Just wait.
Like, I know what you want. I know what you need. And like it just becomes this thing when you talk about the people pleasing and the
God pleasing.
Yes. So I feel that so heavy because
Slow down, kid.
I think we have to slow down and just like let God work. But I feel this sense of like, but God, if I don't do this now, I'm gonna miss it, or I'm gonna, and that's not even how God works. He doesn't work in like this urgency like thing.
Yes.
And
Like,
and that's why I think like that whole stripping process, why it's so tough because you're developing, like it's character development, and it's so hard because you know we think, yeah, I'm cool. What do you mean I gotta develop more? I'm good. But I just can't foresee what God can see. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like how you think, you know, well I feel like I'm ready, you know, but in actuality, like I personally feel like you're never ready. Like you can prepare to a point, yes, but when you are getting somewhere that you've never been before, you're not entirely ready.
Yes.
You've never been there before, if that makes sense. Some people disagree with me about that, but that's just what I think. You know, some people don't believe me, but that's just what I think because this, like my editor, hey Gary, shout out to Gary, but Gary always tells me like, London, the process is important. Trust the process. Trust the process. And I hate when he say that. So, quick example. I've been working on this story since the summertime. And it's irritating because I'm like, this should be done by now. This should be done by now. Why is this taking so long? But I've had to develop it over the past like 6-7 months. So I'm finally in like the last like stages of editing and stuff, and where it was in the beginning and where it was now is completely different. The way that I've developed as a writer and the way that I've been able to ask different questions and piece things together to make the article what it is, it's different. So when I think about that, something that I remind myself is the process is necessary. You cannot skip the steps at all. It's like if I was 8 and somebody was giving me keys to a car that I can't drive. I don't know how to drive this car. I'm gonna rent. What's the Prendo? What did she say on Zack and Cody, the Prendo? Like, how do I use this? But that's just something that it's so hard because some days I'm like, I can do this now, and then some days I'm like, no, Lord, you're right. Like, thank you for being you because I don't know where I would be right now.